Within a city that continues to be revitalized is an area that hopes to be preserved. Members of the Old Long Ridge Historic District Commission tell us they are working with other state historical preservation organizations to bring a unique trail to Stamford.
You could start downtown with the historic town, the factories, the harbor, and the things that remain of that part of the town's history. There's Fort Stamford. You have a number of interesting churches. You have some very unique buildings coming up the ridges, so to speak, and then you have Long Ridge Village up here, and then eventually, and then you can, in a sense, you can link on up to Bedford. So the idea would be to look into the history of the various places and work with the various organizations and with the state to create a Stamford Historic Trail that people could follow.
Marshall says the commission also plans to uncover a relic of the Civil War.
At the other Palmer House, there's a hill just above that house that was called Blacksmith Hill. And the person that owned the house during the Civil War was a Confederate sympathizer, a Copperhead. And he flew a Confederate flag at the top of the hill through most of the Civil War. Neighbors let him, so there must have been other sympathizers. But it was purchased by a Union officer after the Civil War. And when he was asked what he was going to do with the flagpole, he said, "Let's just let it rot." So one of our projects is to see if we can find where the flagpole was. So we could identify Blacksmith Hill and the famous flagpole incident.